Flippers. What are these things? They're used to propel you through the water as you try and catch a wave. The point of them is to get that extra propulsion. So if we look at no fins, your feet aren't going to do as much work as what these guys are going to do. A flipper, or otherwise known as a fin, is made up of a few different materials. But mainly, we're looking at a soft pocket for your foot, a drainage hole for any sand, rocks, anything I guess caught within your fin to drain out, and a nice hard blade. The point of having a hard blade is to propel water off, but at the same time keep your foot nice and comfy. There's different types, different colors, different shapes, but the main core source of a flipper is to propel you through the water to catch a wave. A little bit hard to walk in. So there's two types of fins. We've got symmetrical fins, which are the same. Doesn't matter which way you put them on. If you think it's with your left foot, left foot, doesn't matter. Chuck them on, just don't put them on your hands. That's not going to do anything. Then we've got asymmetrical fins. These fins mirror each other and usually form a tail, sort of like a fish or a mermaid. Putting them on, it's a bit of a, not too much of a hard process. Put your foot in, take the end of the fin, pull it over your heel, just like that. Other one, on we go, and over. Doesn't work very well when you're walking on land. Looks like a bit of a kook, bit of a duck. We put them together like that. That's how you know they're on right. For example, if you're in a rush and you're frothing to get out there, get in the water, you might put them on backwards. You're really excited, you see the waves, you're not looking around, yes, here we go, and your fins are the wrong way around. Always remember, if they are asymmetrical, make sure you want to make that nice tail shape. If they're symmetrical, don't worry, either foot, chuck it on. So the point of having fins this shape allows you to push water away from you and get that real explosive power as you push onto the wave. As a kid, I'm sure some of you might have picked up diving fins, much longer, extremely awkward to walk on the beach. Over time, bodyboarders have developed a fin that suits bodyboarding and helps you to catch waves and look stylish at the same time. So with this kind of fin, it really capitalizes on catching a wave, but also being able to move your feet up and around while you're doing maneuvers. With the fin, just like the bodyboard, we don't want to lose them. So we have what we call a tether, otherwise known as a shoelace. There's two different types of tethers. There's tethers which we use as a shoelace, which we put on our foot and tie around. A normal shoelace knot does the trick. So when you catch a wave, if you get a wipeout and your fins come off, at least they're hanging down by the shoelace and you can pull them, put them back on and shoot back out. Another one to try is a similar shape to a leash, and this tether has got Velcro. They come in packs of 2, just an example. Put it around the fin, just like so. Tuck it through itself, so it's connected. Put the flipper on, and connect it. Just like that. So those are your two different types of tethers. You've got the shoelace, and you've got the Velcro strap. Here's a close-up. When riding a bodyboard, using your flippers is key. Kicking with your feet, keeping your feet underwater allows you to propel forward and really get that extra speed onto a wave or out to the back line. Simply using your feet to kick like this, that's the kind of motion we're looking for. We don't want to be doing anything of this sort. It's just up and down, up and down, up and down, under the water, just to allow the motion to go forward. To sum it up, don't get too frightened by the shapes and colors of fins. All you need to worry about is the size. If you do get asymmetrical fins, just make sure when you put them on, they make that classic tail shape. My top tip to you is always remember to tie your tethers to your leg. Catching a wave and losing your fin is the worst thing that can happen to you. You want to keep those fins tied to you at all times. So before you get in the water, tie it on and get out there.